Emirates has come late to the game in terms of its premium economy offering. However, it is yet late again in terms of offering these premium economy seats for sale. Find out today how you can use this to your advantage and get a free upgrade to premium economy. Hi, I'm the Travel Tips Guy, here to help you get the most out of travel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Now, what is premium economy? Well, premium economy is essentially a seat that is better than a regular economy seat, but less better than a business class seat. Now, many airlines offer this service and have been doing so for years. British Airways is a classic example. Now, for some people, this would be a worthwhile upgrade, while for others, it would just be an unnecessary expense for essentially what they would see as the same product. Now, the main difference between economy and premium economy is simply the seat. Now, generally, the seats tend to be larger. So, in the case of Emirates, they have a seat pitch of 40 inches compared to the regular economy, which has 32 inches. This is essentially the space between the seats from row to row. So, this would determine how much legroom you have. So, with Emirates, the design is derived from the business class offering. And they use the same palette of colors and the same wood finishes, and even this is essentially the same leather stitching style. Overall, it does look very nice what they're offering, especially when you compare it to some of the other legacy airlines like British Airways. I've always found that Emirates seats in economy class is very tightly packed together. Now, they're one of the few airlines to offer a 10 abreast seating, so this is where they have 3-4-3 seating. Now, this can basically make the space between the seats quite compact. Now, what they've done with their premium economy offering is to space it out in a 2-4-2 fashion. Now, even then, I would say that's not as much as some other airlines offer for their premium economy services, but it is a step better than their economy offering. Now, the seat isn't the only thing that's meant to be better in a premium economy offering. The next thing that the airlines tend to improve on is the meal services. Now, generally, like before, you're not going to get the same service as a business class or first class offering, but it'll be a step above what you get offered in economy. So, generally, they tend to offer a kind of rather than a pre-packaged meal service, more of a dining service. So, everything kind of served on a plate for you or somewhere in between. Whether this is worth it for you or not, it remains to be seen, to be honest. Now, in the case of Emirates, to be honest, I've always loved their, well, I wouldn't say loved, but I've found their economy meals to be quite decent. So I would expect good things from their premium economy offering. Now, one of the things that isn't included with the premium economy offering is lounge access. Now, this is something that's actually included with most business class offerings. However, there's been a trend in the industry lately where they essentially unbundle some of the services. So what they're essentially doing is removing those services, and then you'd hope they would reduce the price, but to be honest, they're keeping the price of those the same and increasing the price of their full service offering. So in terms of the premium economy, there's no perks included. So there's no lounge access, there's no limo service or anything like that. You are essentially paying for the hard product, which is the onboard service. So with price, most airlines that offer premium economy tend to price it in between the economy and business class offering, which is logical. Now, where in this range they offer it, it depends on the airline. Now, so imagine you've got your typical business class seat, which is about 1,500 quid, and economy, which is about 500 quid. Now, some airlines would kind of go slap bang in the middle and say, all right, we're going to charge 1,000 quid for our premium economy offering. And generally, they would still get several customers that are willing to take that. Now, I would say £1,000 probably isn't the sweet spot. The sweet spot is, I would say, probably about the £700-800 mark. It's just, it's cheap enough that people would consider it, but it's not too expensive that people would dismiss it and think, why would they even go for that when they can just spend a few £100 extra and get the full business class offering? Now, Emirates actually haven't released their pricing for their premium economy offering. They don't actually have it listed anywhere on their website or give any indication. But judging by what other airlines are pricing their premium economy products at, I would expect it to be between £700 to £1,000 for, if, say, for example, the economy ticket was about £500. Now, as I mentioned before, whether you think that's worth it or not is entirely down to you. But sometimes, I guess you can say it can be justified. I guess it depends on how much the original ticket costs compared to what you have to pay for the premium economy. So if the gap between the economy and the premium economy is smaller, then most people wouldn't mind actually upgrading. However, if the price is closer to the business class offering, then it's probably going to be a no-go. So Emirates Premium Economy offering isn't available everywhere yet. They've only received a single aircraft which has Premium Economy installed. Now, they have promised to retrofit it to some of the other aircraft, and from 2023 they'll have it on their 777X aircraft. Now, by then, to be honest, the premium economy offering will be for sale. So obviously, for the purposes of this video, it's probably pointless when they offer it for sale. And this is the list of aircraft that will have the premium economy offering. Now, these are the last 6 A380s that Emirates will receive. So if you keep a track of where these fly to and when they're delivered, you can hopefully bag yourself a free premium economy upgrade. Now, the first aircraft with premium economy was delivered in December to Emirates. Now, Emirates since then announced that they'd be offering it on their Heathrow to Dubai route. So this would be the EK003 and EK004. Obviously, unfortunately, with the pandemic going on and flights between the UK and Dubai suspended at the time of filming, basically this aircraft has been repurposed. You can find it on any of these routes, but I suspect that eventually when the flights are reinstated, then you should be able to use it on this route. Now, I would keep an eye out on when the other aircrafts arrive and basically what routes they operate on. Now, Emirates have basically said that they will not be selling the premium economy product until there is a critical mass. Now, this essentially means that until they have it on multiple aircraft, they won't be charging customers for it. Now, this is where you can basically bag yourself a premium economy upgrade. Now, Emirates have stated that the way they'll be offering these upgrades for free is by prioritizing their own Skywards members. These are passengers who frequently fly with Emirates and have earned status on their Skywards program. My opinion is that most of these customers would either have already upgraded themselves to business or would already be flying business anyway. A lot of these members tend to fly business anyway, and that's how they accrue status quite easily. Now, for most regular passengers who use economy, this is where you can try and position yourself for an upgrade to premium economy, because generally I would suspect that premium economy, for the time being at least, would go empty. So this is where you can make sure you sign up to the Skywards program, so that essentially hedges your bets and improves your chances. And then obviously try the usual things when going into check-in. Do basically inquire with the check-in staff is if premium economy is available on your flight. Now this will only work on those particular aircrafts that I've listed. So obviously only ask for it if the aircraft registration number matches the one that you're flying. Now, the other thing that I suspect will happen over the course of Emirates receiving deliveries for the aircraft that have premium economy is that they tend to offer last minute upgrades. So this is where basically T-minus 48 hours they tend to send emails. Usually they tend to send these emails offering upgrades to business class. So this is where essentially business class is relatively undersold, and they're just trying to eke out that extra bit of cash from some passengers. So often I've found that I've been offered basically an upgrade on the first leg of the journey. So say from the UK to Dubai for about 200 quid. So sometimes it can prove quite cheap, the offering. It just depends on the load. Now, I would suspect that Emirates will start offering this when they start flying their premium economy. Now, I know it's a bit of a long shot, all this that I've just explained, but it is worth a try. And like I said, do sign up for Skywards because you may as well improve your chances for free. However, at the end of the day, it's one of those questions: is premium economy really worth it? Let me know in the comments what you think. Is premium economy something you fly often? Is it something that you simply ignore? What do you think? Hope you found this video useful. Do give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe. That helps us out.